welcome to the conversation. Every voice got a story to tell. Every truth got a place to dwell. From the heart to the mic, let it shine through. This is the point of view. Let's talk about love and loving what's real. Open minds, open hearts, that's the deal. No matter your view, we can find something new right here on the point of view. The point of view. Ooh, the point of view.
Yo, yo, what's happening, family? What's happening, family? It's your boy, Uncle Tay. Welcome to the point of view. Hey, we got a good one this week. We back at it. Before I tell you what the title, and go in with the title, I want to make sure that you guys understand that if you want to engage with us via video link, you have to be subscribed to the Old Unk Entertainment YouTube page. Old Unk Entertainment, OLEUNC Entertainment. Hey, we go.
Excuse me.
You all right?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna touch on the subject this evening: love without limits. The complex conversation around Black success and interracial relationships. Man, been wanting to touch on that, man. It's one of those subjects that's very touchy. See?
Yeah.
A lot of people like to dance around and tiptoe, but we're going to talk about that thing today. We have my sister,
Yeah.
Miss Queen J, first lady, the lady of the group. What's happening, baby?
Nothing much.
Nothing much.
No, but I'm going to say I would like to send a shout out to my family who recently lost a family member. So they will have the homegoing service this Saturday.
Man,
So much love to the Berry family.
for sure.
We love you guys very much.
For sure. Our condolences from the Old Unk team. Man, okay. All right. So you'll be heading out that way this weekend?
Yeah, be on the road.
All right. Be careful on that road, girl. You know.
But not before I party with y'all.
All right, good stuff. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We also have my brother from another mother, Mr. Wanna Be Famous Ass. What the deal is, baby?
What's up, good people? How y'all doing tonight? Remember, if you're up with me, you're stuck with me. Just hold on, baby. It's about to go.
Boy. Yes, sir, man. Hey, how was your week, bro?
It was a week.
It's been a week.
It's been a week.
Man, it's just wind down Wednesday.
Yeah. Well, as you get older, you move slower. So,
Hey, man. I guess that's that's
thank
true.
God for somebody who love your ass enough to take care of.
Hey, we probably should have been moving slower before now.
Nah, I think it's the natural progression of things.
You think so?
Yeah, I couldn't be so fast with all the knowledge and wisdom I got now, man. I'd be them fucks up, man.
Okay.
Ropes up.
I take that. I got that. I take it. Shoot. So check it out, y'all. We're going to talk about love without limits. We're going to talk about interracial relationships. Check this out.
Big difference between the snow bunny and the African queen is the snow bunny will find a black man in progress. She will find him on the job. She will find him on the university. And that snow bunny will see a black man with potential and she will invest in him. She will help him level up. And then when the sisters see him 5 years ago, 5 years later, he's a millionaire. And the sisters say, look at that sellout. He went and got a white girl. But guess what? when he was looking for a sister to help him level up, to invest in him, none of them wanted it. You know why? Too many black women want a finished product. Black women have to, stay with me. Black women have to stop expecting men to be a finished product. It's harder on us. Help him level up. Stay with me. Help him level up.
It's never okay to date outside your race. It's 4,400,000,000 people on the earth. It's 50 million or so black people here in America. So I don't see no reason how you can't pick somebody out of 40 or 50 million. People hit the lottery every day, but you gotta play. You gotta be in it. Of course, people want to date outside their race, because after all, them people ain't been through what we've been through. They don't really know us. We can go in there and pretend to be anybody we want to, and they'll think it's a novelty. It ain't no woman out of reach. Women leave their big, successful husbands for the dry cleaner. The pool man, the lawnmower, so it's all fake. And you need to be able to get your heart on so you can see through that. We're not hard to be with or whatever, because we're desperate and we're lonely. And nature calls. And so that desperation has driven us to do so many horrible things.
But I was dating outside of my race because they was doing things better than my race. I was dating Puerto Rican, I was dating Dominican, I was dating African. They were doing way more of what we expect we want our woman to do more than our American. Their mannerisms are different. Like even my Indian one, I didn't have to really say much to do and be treated like a king. A lot of times with our own American black, they expect so much of us and what we're supposed to do. If we go out and eat and we just have a nice dinner, we can go anywhere and eat and get a nice dinner. It had to be Roux Chris, or it had to be this, that, or it had to be this, that. Then I get somebody that's just as fine, a Cuban or Colombian. They don't care about nothing, they care about you and your household.
Wow.
You finna start some shit with that.
Wow. Listen, I've been around interracial relationships all my life. Okay, I have, man. It's in my family. It was in my family. My uncle and my aunt, they were our model of a not in a interracial relationship, sis, but of a successful relationship. That's what we saw while we were young in the family. So we didn't have a lot of marriages in our family, and you had relationships. You had other family members that, okay, we together now. Okay, well, Cheryl is here. Then now Cheryl gone, and then this. So there's a lot of in and out, But our picture of success was my aunt and my uncle. So I'm very familiar with that type of relationship. So I have nothing against interracial relationships. I have my oldest daughter is in a interracial marriage. My oldest daughter. And I ain't talking about the gentleman that come, you know what I'm saying? He talk black and got his pants hanging down and all that kind of. I ain't talking about that kind of white boy. I'm talking about a redhead white boy. I love him to death. He's I didn't, to be honest, I didn't know how I was gonna feel in the beginning. Because me and my daughter had some talks and stuff like that. We had some conversations about black men versus white men, and ain't gonna lie, it was pretty intense, and she pissed me off a few times about that shit too, man. But she went and got a white boy to act just like a daddy, a knucklehead. I guess that's why I love him, because shit, he remind me of myself. Want to be interracial relationships? You ever experienced it?
Yeah.
Personally?
Yeah. And in my family.
Okay. With what you just heard here, how much are you in agreement with?
I think a lot of times what happens is we don't see our mothers or our fathers together. We don't see it at home.
Okay.
So a lot of times if they ain't seen it, but then you know when people fall in love, like if their first love break their heart,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, they go the other way. You know what I mean? Like if you've been around black people all your life and then, you know, you loving on black women and if that's the first, you know, your first true love, if that breaks your heart, then you might start looking outside. But a lot of times with the athletes and the upper echelon black people, we move out of black communities
Okay.
early on. So we're raising our kids around other races of people besides black.
Right.
You know, it ain't no more just all black communities.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times when you do find your, you know, your nature and find your true love, it might not look like you because you ain't seen your mom and your daddy. So,
Okay.
and then you can go down, like you said, you go down the line. The only successful marriage and relationship you seen was an interracial marriage. So that got you to thinking different.
Yeah, you're right.
And then, you know, our sisters come out of trauma, man. We got to be more graceful with our sisters because, hell, they ain't been taught. A lot of these young women ain't been taught how to be women.
Well, now wait a minute. That's not true.
A lot of them.
Don't you go there.
A lot. And then, you know, I seen the shit online where they, you done fucked 100 niggas. Now all of a sudden you want to date outside your race.
No, the dating pool is not that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
black women.
well, I mean,
because of the stigma that you guys stereotype and put on black women.
yeah,
You
angry
want to
black
say
women.
they hoes. You want to say they angry. You want to say they're loud. They don't love like the white women. You black men compare us so much to all these other races and in successful relationships. That's what they do. That's why 44% of white women married to black successful men in divorce after 12 years.
So you think that's why?
A lot of it is because they're stressed. Honestly, in the black and the white marriage, it's a lot of stress from those women because a lot of times they're dealing with people's race, they're dealing with the communities that they're not used to. They're
Compatibility issues.
Yeah. So that's true. And then some of it is because, baby, you rich and I won't have, and I'm done with you. Because I've helped you get to that level, or we were already at that level, or I've met my level, and now I really don't need you anymore. The kids are grown. I don't want to stress like that anymore.
That would mean they really didn't want us from the start, since if it's going down like that.
Because a lot of them play
dig deep because some of them are set up to actually look for black successful men.
They are playing, plotting, strategizing.
Yeah, they're sent to go to college where black successful men go. They're, their parents make it to where they are in the inner circle of successful men. Not only black successful men, but men in general. Yeah. So, when you see those women going to those football games and those after parties, their parents make that money available so that they can blend with those people so that they can meet that successful athlete or whatever. They put them in that environment.
You don't think it has to do with that black athlete put himself in a position to where now his circle changed because his status changed?
Yeah, it did. Especially with athletes, they moved them out of the black community. They moved most young black athletes. They put them in different communities so they're not around their people no more. And a lot of, just being honest,
who moves them?
Schools, organizations. Like if you're a top athlete, like if you're a top athlete, 9 times out of 10, like when my son was playing ball in high school, it was a couple of kids moved from Hutto High School out to Westlake.
Right.
They gave them jobs and opportunities out there to be around those type of,
so
you know what I mean? So they surroundings change, right? They take them early on and they brainwash them. But you're not like the rest.
I don't think it had anything to do with putting them out getting them away from here so I think it had to do with, I want this athlete so bad.
Yep.
I need this caliber of athlete. So what we're going to do
They move
is
their
we're going
black
to
asses
pamper
out.
their ass.
They black
And
poor asses out here. We're gonna move their black poor asses out here and change their whole surroundings.
okay.
And a lot of times, sorry men, most of these niggas don't want to be black anyway. They think they white men anyway, especially when they get to the upper echelon levels. They think they are privileged white men, especially in interracial relationships. They act like they are better than us.
So you feel like the ones that enter into this interracial relationship,
Most of them don't want to be black anyway because they can't stand their motherfucking mamas.
well,
They got childhood trauma from birth. They
okay.
mamas wouldn't shit. And let's say you had a young teen mother, right? Young teen mother. 9 times out of 10, she ain't gonna know what she need to know to raise you the right way, but you're a star athlete. So you move up. They get to pumping that shit in your head. You are not like the rest of them. You're better than those people. You don't act black. You're just a normal person. Not knowing your whole circumstance, your whole childhood done changed because you're a star athlete, or your parents make a certain type of money, right? Like we all work to get out of the hood, right? Out of our certain demographics. But we don't. When we move to these different neighborhoods, we seen how we wouldn't recognize, right? We still ain't looked at as the same, but our kids ain't. Our kids are raised different. They don't see the racism like we seen it. They don't go through that pitfall. So a lot of these young teenage kids nowadays, they don't consider themselves black and they don't recognize the struggle. Just being honest.
I have to agree with one
They
on
don't.
that one.
Well, I'm gonna agree partially with some of the stuff he said because you mentioned something. You said that a lot of times they go to, they don't want to. It's because of their mom, right? And I don't think it has to
Mom
do.
and dad not
I
being
don't,
there, like
I don't think it has to do with it being their mom. Because their mom was sorry. I think because their mom had to be strong. I have a child, right? Who who straight up he was in love with Hispanic women. I don't think I've ever seen him to this day with a black woman. I remember him saying
was he raised around them? When he first found his
my,
first conscience around 13 to 15,
he
that's
was
when
around. He was raised in Round Rock. He went
around
to
Hispanics.
Stony Point High School.
Hispanics.
He went to he went to Hutto High School.
Hispanics.
So
Well, you can't really say that a person
no, it
can't
was
love who
black.
they
This
love.
was
Yeah,
black.
but no, listen.
It was mixed. It
But
was
them,
very mixed.
Everybody has a preference.
yeah,
And
true.
it could have been his preference from get.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But those are the anomalies
Well,
It's
because they don't see a lot of our kids don't see race and discrimination like we've seen it.
mhm,
They haven't seen the struggle. They don't know race and discrimination like we do.
mhm.
They don't see it the same way. They don't.
I think men look at, and I'm gonna say black men,
Yep. Go
look
ahead.
at it a little differently versus the women.
Okay.
For a long time, I had a real problem with it, honestly. And yes, I
with
have,
with interracial
yeah,
relations.
and I have
Okay.
family members that married, happy, whatever. But I was angry for so many reasons and didn't even know why.
Mhm.
And as I got older, I was like, I mean, that might be his preference. What am I gonna get mad if that's who he like? That's who he want to be. And some of them, heck, I'm happy they took him off the team anyway. And vice versa. And then I look back, and as I got older, I stopped being angry and thought about it and really looked at it. And I thought it was something in my psyche, right? Like it was something wrong with me. But then if you look back, a lot of black women and successful black women, they want to be with, a black man. But because of the dynamics of our black men being in jail, and I'm not even saying that they have to be at a certain level of education. We do want that when they're successful, but it's the availability is not there. And then historically, black women are angry because we look at the black man as our protector, right? So our peace, the strength, the struggle. Look at what happened to black women back in slavery, right?
Okay.
So a lot of black women reflect on that. They were raped. They were raped by the white man. They were, all these different things. But those those things you grow up reading and hearing about, that kind of discourages you from dating outside of your race, because mentally in your mind, subconsciously, he may be attractive. He may be attractive, white guy, Hispanic guy, or whatever, but that white guy, you might find a fall for him, but you're thinking, man, is he thinking he mastering me?
Right, I got you.
So that's, and preparing for this subject,
Let's
that
go.
was a lot of what black women thought, is
Let's
that
go.
they did not want to be with someone outside of their race because they didn't want to feel that way. They wanted to feel protected and loved and wanted, right? Because that's what they feel about the black man. He wants me, I want him, I love him. But then when they read all this other stuff, they're like, okay. And then they don't want to date outside their race, right?
Okay.
I think black women are more loyal
To the race.
black men than black men are to black women, simply because I'm just be honest. Women outside of our race, they treat us like we're exotic.
Cause y'all.
They treat us like it's that primal instinct.
Okay.
Like a lot of them in their cultures, especially Hispanic, especially most Asian cultures, as I was doing my research and from real life events, they are raised in the home to worship the man, the boy, and the husband. They are taught and trained how to be respectful, submissive, and let him lead. Like they're taught that before they leave home. Most black women are loved out of struggle. They don't want to be hurt no more because their dad is hurting them, their uncle's hurting them. Like they ain't seen a good black man in front of them, but they keep giving us tries, keep giving us tries. Then she got baby number 4, right? All 4 different baby daddies, and they still ain't doing right by the children.
Okay.
So she's been perpetuating this cycle from her grandmother, her mother, all the way down to her, and she's continuing to see it. But then little white dude down the street or the Mexican dude down the street keep getting her the eye because they like our shit too. Everybody likes chocolate, right?
Whether they admit it or not, you're right.
Everybody likes chocolate except chocolate people who know who they are. Most upper echelon men, if you disagree with me, prove me wrong. They think they are privileged white men when they get a certain type of money. They don't even look at our sisters. Like, you have never seen, I've never seen a rich black man go get a broke ass white woman.
Okay.
Never seen it.
But
they go get equal to their level or better, right?
Because
it's the sister.
That's what's in the proximity.
It's the sister who takes the chance. She takes the most chances if she's successful to get a broke black man and help build him. That starts from the nurturing in her from her son.
So you believe the sister, baby? So you believe the sister?
Yes,
hold the hell up.
I really do.
You believe the sister get that bread, right?
Yep.
You just told me that you believe the sister go get that bread, and then she go get her a broken black man and lift him up.
She tried her best.
But
after 3 or 4 chances, like after 3 or 4 chances, because they do little shit to push you to, hey man, get your credit score right. We need to get you off of probation. We need to get your urine right. We need to get your blood right. You need to go to the doctor. You need to do this.
In the slums?
Yeah, I'm gonna do
a lot of black women. I've seen it online doing my research, and I know a lot of black women that love black men and that are 100% loyal to their race. And every time I meet a nigga, friends, family, I always say the same thing. Give it some time. He might not be who you are, who you think he should be. Because a lot of black men, we are so fucking broken. We don't know how to do anything else but hurt the woman that hurt us, which is our mother. That's why they perpetuate that cycle of hurting black women. I'm serious. If we stand up and lead like we're supposed to, that's why most black men go to other races of women. I'm telling you.
Who we got up here? We got Bonetta Williams. What's up, kinfolk? What's happening? Bonetta, that's my kinfolk. Hey, cuz, how you doing? Is that Maniac? Maniac says my first real relationship was a Mixed relationship. Okay. I never would have guessed
We
that,
don't
Maniac.
understand what mixed is.
Yeah, what is this specific?
What the hell are you talking about?
Question you
Hey,
asking, what
hey,
you
some
saying?
of us interracials, because interracial really ain't got it. It don't have to be.
We
It don't.
being nosy at
You
this
say
point.
mixed?
Tell us about that, Maniac,
He
in a
was a
minute.
Malamute. So
Check it out. Check it out.
Most dudes that I know who date outside their race, outside of our black race, were looked at as lames in the black community.
Yeah.
It wasn't a situation where it's like, okay, now I grew up aspiring to be with a white woman. What the story is typically I grew up, I was in my black neighborhood, I didn't fit in, the women didn't want me, I would shoot my shot and they would curve me over and over and over again. But then when I went to talk to this white girl, she was vibing with me and we just picked it up and then went from there. So now I date white women now. But it's not a situation where it's like, oh no, I was bred, I was taught since young, and oh no, I want to be the white woman. Black woman, hell no, I'm good. Now when the same dude, that nerd who was lame in the neighborhood, you wasn't given no opportunity, hell no, I don't want to go on no date. Just get away from me. The same dude 15 years later is a multimillionaire. And now he's dating a white woman and you looking at him like, oh, it's sold out.
he really trying to get his lick back.
I mean, I can see that.
Like it really is. Like, cause you can only hurt somebody so much. Like, did you hear what the man said?
Yes.
He was lame.
He
was lame, right?
That happens often.
Yeah.
That's like white boys too. Cause I mean, they go shoot they shot with a white girl and they get shot down or whatever. I mean, come on, when you're in high school, you go get shot down probably anyway.
Yeah, but you know what? Them quiet cats, because I done seen them. I know some of them right now. Them cats was quiet in high school. They wasn't even thinking about, they damn sure wasn't doing the shit me and your husband were doing back here, back then. They wasn't into that. They was handling their business all the way around. Not that, didn't handle my business, but, I had a bunch of extracurricular shit as well. And those guys they was looking at them and they wasn't paying no attention. As soon as they tried to shoot, they shot with one of them sisters.
They got shot.
Just like that gentleman just said.
They got shot down.
They got shot down because they won't be bothered with that because they wanted the one, that bad actor. They wanted the one that was an athlete. They wanted the one that was that had a little popularity and all that kind of stuff.
They may have been watching what they saw on TV or the environment they were in. Because I mean, it's not that often you want a Steve Urkel.
Until Steve Urkel
became Stefan.
Turned into Stefan on your ass a few years later. Right. When he doing his thing at that point. Right. And then, like that gentleman just said, he'll sell out.
But see, a lot of times with other races of women, and I've seen it, I've been in relationship with other races of women, they will love you enough to get what they need out of you. They love you enough to get what they need out of you, because most of those interracial relationships, especially if they upper echelon, they don't, and it's a black woman, a white man and a black woman, or vice versa. Right? What they do is they water down the race in 2 to 3 years, 2 to 3 generations. You ain't gonna even have like
a pure race.
Yeah, you ain't gonna have a pure race because they done water the shit down and they take the resources and the wealth from you. Like,
and that's
most white women are hoes in college, right? They're straight whores. Everybody know on college campus, most white women, most predominantly all of them, are whores on campus during their college year. They explore and find out. They fuck all the niggas they want to fuck, right? Soon as they get finished, soon as they finish with college, but they go watch marathon at work at the bank. Damn. They was on the Q line, the Q line, the Kappa line, the whatever line. They love black coaches wearing the Bo Derek braids and wearing gold grills and Jordan jerseys.
It is an experimental time.
Soon as they get out of college, they done been ran through. What we got ran through, they either get with Tom from the bank or they find them a sucker black man who has been dogged out all his life. He's lame in here, but he's 7 foot tall.
And he playing basketball.
He playing back. She go latch on to him. She go latch and have 4, 5 children from him. You hear me? She stay on her bike producing. what they say, pregnant and barefoot. But by the time he get out the league, she done got all the resources, all the money she could out his ass. She gone back to the white
Well,
race.
you can say that about what's her name, Shawnee. She did about the same thing, didn't she? Well, she was stealing from.
Don't you tell me, but I ain't heard that. Don't tell me Shonda was stealing from Shaq.
Yeah, she was. She was stacking her money.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
yes, allegedly.
Like Cat Williams said, if you done had 4-5 goddamn gargantuan ass kids from that nigga, you'll steal from his big ass. That nigga is
You were right.
one.
Yourself some checks. You know, girl.
Shonda
got-
4'3", 4'5". I don't even think she's 5 foot.
I don't know, but she was racking her dollars.
Shit, yeah, Obama that nigga kid.
Yeah. So I mean, so there are some black athletes that stay with their own. So,
LeBron James.
Yeah.
That's all.
You know, but they
LeBron
grew up with
James.
them because a lot of them were high school sweethearts.
LeBron James.
Right?
Michael B.
Yeah. So
LeBron James.
Michael B.
Let's say LeBron James, who is worth more than $1 billion now, is still with the same woman.
I'm a rock with you.
And I'm gonna put a caveat on top of it with this Michael Jordan, LeBron James.
No,
shit.
don't start
I'm gonna put a caveat. Give me 1 second.
Go
ahead.
The man been with the same woman since high school.
You say so.
And LeBron, I love you to death, but you know your mama wasn't shit. His mama was a poor example of a mother, period. Fucking teammates and fucking off that man's money.
She was wrong.
And he still stayed with a black woman. Even though he don't talk about the black community like he's supposed to, I think he still is a great father and advocate for other black children. He got beautiful kids.
Okay,
And the second one on the way to the league. Michael Jordan divorced his wife after 20-some years and married a white woman who gonna get all this goddamn money.
What's her name? Juanita.
She got 125. She got what? She got 125, 150.
Yeah, hey, Juanita's just sticking.
She didn't stick. She
deserved every dollar.
She did because she had
got,
a baby. She
because
raised
there ain't gonna be
baby.
nothing left. Between them sorry ass kids and that white woman he got now, Michael Jordan gonna be broke before he die, probably.
Well, he chose that world because that's the world that he is around, and that is what he wants.
And most people who know Michael Jordan personally and have been around Michael Jordan say he acts like an arrogant white man.
Well, because
everything is allegedly.
Allegedly.
We're comedians.
Allegedly, we are telling jokes here at the point of view.
Yes, allegedly.
We're not accusing anybody of anything.
The views and the thoughts of
I
what
get
one to be
that,
famous says are not relative to anything. They are all fictional and fabricated. We're just entertaining here, people.
Sis,
Yeah.
are black women's interracial relationships discussed differently than black men?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because you know what, when black women married outside of their race, and I'm gonna say what's her name, Megan. What's the one that married the prince?
Meghan Markle.
Yeah,
She ain't really black.
she was celebrated though. I mean,
Allegedly. My bad.
she was celebrated by the black women, and that's I think where a lot of black men get angry is because we look at it differently when black women marry outside of our race and they get a successful man, or their success increases because of who they marry. But I will say, we are not compared like we are with the black community. With black men, they don't compare us to other races. They embrace us. They learn our culture, especially if you find a individual that's outside of your race that is truly comfortable within their race. They love you. They are excited about who we are. They want to learn about the braids. They want to learn about the 4C hair. So, yeah.
I disagree.
Stop the cap.
I don't think black white men learn our race. I think black women learn theirs. I think that's
They be so motherfucking tame and obedient and submissive.
Yeah, they sweethearts.
They go to bed with you like a motherfucker.
They start acting out. Yeah.
First of all, we got to teach them about some seasoning because they first of all from where they came from. And if she is a black woman who is truly rooted in her culture and she knows who she is,
she ain't gonna get with no white man. Oh, my
Yes,
bad. That just jumped out of my mouth, man. I'm
yes,
sorry.
I'm gonna
but if
go and
he truly
agree.
loves her, he'll open up his eyes and realize what he's brought home.
I think he takes advantage of
Mm-hmm.
everything that comes with that black woman.
For a broken black
Yeah,
woman. I
the
got you.
food gets seasoned and all that kind of stuff. He ain't the one seasoning it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
She gonna season it
Mm-hmm.
for him and then go tell Tom how well his old lady cooked.
well, you know what? That's all right. Tom taking care of her. Though.
Well, I
That's
think
She
love
ain't
fine.
is.
struggling.
I
But he
think
ain't
love
finna
is
learn
love.
shit about no the culture.
I bet you he will.
I think love is love, no matter what I'm saying, who you love. But I do think it is some really to me it is black men know black women. Black women know black men. I just don't think they understand us in other cultures.
Nobody
Like
will ever truly understand us.
yeah, like us. Like a black woman, like my black ass wide know my black ass struggle.
Mm-hmm.
More than any other race of women I ever been with, they always say they say stupid shit like, why y'all act like that? Why y'all talk like that? And it's like some kind of exotic exhibit or some shit. Like you playing in the dirt. But they get out of the bed with you. They'll lay in the bed with you, play in the dirt with you all they want to. But they still get out of the bed. No matter what race of woman that is besides a black woman, they still get out and put on the full suit and armor of white supremacy. They still will hold on to their race, their principles, their morals, and the values of what they believe in over what you are,
Mm-hmm.
and no matter what you do for them.
Okay.
Because they always leave, like, I don't want to say that.
Say what?
I don't think other races of people really understand us. I think they want to explore and play with us. I think they look at us like we're pets and toys and shit, like something
Well, you
fun to
are.
do.
Yeah, you are.
It's something like it's something fun to do, and then they get to slum in the hood, and then they get to go back to their neighborhood. I really do
You think
believe
so?
that.
Well, what if they're married? How can they slum in the hood and
Well, I
go back
think
to the
because
neighborhood?
most interracial people when they marry outside of their race, their families are if they come from money
Hmm.
or come from status, they get exiled.
That's true.
They get exiled. They family don't fuck with them, so they become like the degenerates that they're with. Like if you notice, most white people that marry into black people, unless they got money, you only see the white person with the significant other, not the white family, the whole family behind them. My son is in an interracial relationship. We have an interracial granddaughter.
Hmm.
I've never met. I met her daddy once at the hospital. Never met a mama. Never met a grandmama. Never met any other person from their family. Never. They don't call. We don't have communication at all.
Mm.
My father was with the white woman for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Never had any communication with him. She felt as if she could start speaking for him when it came to yes. I've every interracial relationship every interracial relationship I've been in, it always came down to you just black.
You did.
You just black. Whether I was accepted or unaccepted.
Oh,
You
okay.
just black.
You just black.
But I think the reason why we give up on each other is because a lot of times black people don't want to be black.
You think? Well, I think some people. I'm not gonna say all black people, but I do believe blacks do have a bit of self hatred.
Yeah.
Yeah. They say California is one of the biggest places where blacks don't date blacks.
Because like if you
I can
notice,
believe that. Yeah.
if you notice in most of our communities that we in, you see black on black crime, right?
Mm-hmm. But you don't see black on black love. Is that what you're about to say?
You see more black on black crime, or like we've been to places where most black people are afraid or irritated with other black people. We don't support each other or love and care for each other and have mercy and grace for each other like we do other races of people. You'll get a nigga that'll bust your motherfucking head, you step on his shoe.
Yeah.
Let a white man cuss him out and call him a nigga. Well, I don't want to go to jail. But nigga throw his whole life away for your ass. You feel me?
I can feel it. I can feel it. Okay. Sis,
Mm-hmm.
if an individual of color, okay, let's say he goes to the Black Love Fest. Let's just call it the Black Love Fest.
That's it is really a festival too.
Okay. The Black Love Fest, he gonna do some spoken word.
Now
Okay.
it's an immigrant festival now.
Okay. He gonna do some spoken word.
Okay.
He gonna have his little spot on stage.
Mm-hmm.
He's in there with his partner of a different race. Does that individual still deserve the same respect?
Yeah,
It's the Black Love
I
Fest.
understand that, but why would you treat that individual any differently? I understand it's the Black Love Fest, but that's who that person chose to love, and that's who they chose to bring. Now, one thing about our community, even though I know there are still a lot of people who are against interracial relationships, my mother is one of them. When I told her this subject, she just, So,
Mom said,
hell no.
yeah, and even my family members, when we started to discuss it, they were like, let me call in. But I think as a community, we show love, right? We may not show how we truly feel in front of that individual.
Most loving people in the world.
But after we have left the Black Love Fest, there will be conversations about why was she there or why was he there. It was a Black Love Fest. It wasn't for other races. It was for us to bond and to be together.
And they're celebrating Black love.
Yeah, and they right. So
he didn't lose his card.
You know he lost his card. They ain't gonna
he lost his card. Smart, do he lose his card?
Yeah, he do. Cause most black folk think the white man water colder.
Yeah.
Right? I keep harping on it is because we don't show mercy and grace and love to ourselves, like individuals, as black people. We don't love ourselves enough. We don't see the value in us. Like we the shit.
Okay.
Like other cultures, other races of people are going to gravitate us because, I mean, we just shit, right? We don't know that. They do. Other races of people know that.
No, we know it because that's why they call us Black Girl Magic, baby. We do know we the shit. I will say that word tonight. Yes.
We don't try as hard as we do. Like I see most interracial relationship with black, like let's say a white man and a black woman. She's so fucking submissive, so kind, so sweet. She baked biscuits on Sunday,
but
apple pie.
Makes her life that way, so she can be submissive.
Yeah,
because in some relationships, our brothers want us to go to work all day, go home, cook, clean, all that. But if I would have, hold on now, dog it, you got to speak. Now let me get with you. Now you are saying she's submissive, but he made it easy for her to be submissive.
But it's not easy to love a black man. We are behind.
If he makes it easy,
but we are behind.
Well, you need to catch up. And they are raised differently too, by how they are treating their spouse.
And I'm gonna say, okay. The reason why I'm gonna pull your coat and call cap, because I know your old man.
That don't mean that.
And the reason I say that, you are kind.
I was raised that way, and I am important. Yes.
You are very nurturing, very kind, very submissive. Unless he just straight on some bullshit, I ain't never heard you raise your voice at your old man.
Oh, you wasn't on the phone the other day.
No, I'm just saying, unless he do some bullshit, which he deserve it, right? But you got some black women just don't like black men, period, because they dad is one that'll show them what real love and support is. That's why they find interracial relationship so important to them because of the stability. Most black men don't make upper echelon money. Most black men don't make over $200,000 a year.
That's
most
why
black men
start giving the black woman better chances because if you find you a black woman who is powerful, who is smart, she can bring you from the gutter and take you where you want to be.
But she
Y'all
don't
should
treat you like a
do this
bitch.
together. That is what's wrong with y'all. Y'all don't want to build
They,
together. You want to go build with.
no.
What's her name on that Lisa?
We want to build with you.
No, you don't.
We
No, you
do.
don't.
I'm gonna say, man, I can't agree, sis.
We
But
do want to
that
build with
woman,
you.
you saying that woman
We
is
do.
going to want to go and she gonna lift you up and this, that, and the other.
She ain't.
That woman,
Yes,
a lot of times will say, "Shit, I don't need no nigga."
Yep.
She either she gonna if she don't go get somebody in another race who's on her level,
Yep.
she'll just say, "Shit, I
Or
don't need it. I just be by
if
my
she
damn
do,
self."
if she
No, what
do,
they do is
or
they
if
go
she
out
do,
into dating sites and they pay these rich people to open the gateway for them.
or
You
if
know
she do
why?
really want a black
Because
man,
you put us on these apps, you put us out here on these dating sites, you put us out here, and guess what? We are not the priority. So we pay these rich guys or these rich women to try to hook us up when we are on that level of success.
yeah.
And they open up this pool, and guess what? Ultimately, we do find that black man. But sometimes we got to open our basket up to date outside of our race. And in that process, we might meet
But most black
Isaiah
men,
from another country or whoever.
most black men who see interracial relationships, like see you with another race of man, they
Y'all
don't
get
want you no
mad.
more.
Mm.
They be like, man, keep her ass.
Nah,
You feel me?
then y'all
Because
gotta come back home.
no,
We wouldn't have to
because
leave home if you act right.
most of the time, if she's with Connor and Matthew and
Jake.
Chris, she needs to be with Connor, Matthew, and Chris because she probably can't cook, right? Probably won't keep her goddamn mouth closed,
Oh
right?
my goodness.
And probably got 6, 7 kids from 4, 5 different dudes you know.
That's a lot.
That's how we come
No.
packaged. Most of us come damaged, and most upper echelon women, black women, when they
Their ass were damaged too.
they are damaged, and when they do find us, like to do the work,
Hold on.
when they do find us to do the work,
Uh-huh.
they treat you like you ain't shit.
All
They
right,
make
hold
more
on.
money than you.
We got some up there. Let's go.
What up, kinfolk? That's Erica. She says black women aren't submissive to other races. Other races just treat us with care, respect, and
Who
kindness.
is that?
That is Erica.
We feel
Not Ryan.
safe. Our nervous system is not being interrupted.
Russ, take her phone.
Don't on
Russ, take your old lady phone. Russ, take your old lady phone.
Don't on take your phone.
That's straight bullshit.
My sister, my sis, what you cooking? Glenda said, I say you cannot help who your heart loves.
True.
I've had white men who let me know they could not keep up with me. Goes both ways. They felt like I was Claire Huxtable, and there were what is that? They were used to the hood rats.
Well, cooking Glenda, baby, you was picking from the wrong pool.
Is he white man?
Yeah.
I ain't like him no damn way.
Because it's a nigga. It's a
Mess with my sister.
It's a nigga at her job right now who love the fuck out of her. She don't even pay him attention because he don't make more money than she do.
She got her a good lovely husband.
Okay, well
at this point.
Yeah.
But hey,
is he black?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
He might have been Puerto Rican. We don't know what he is.
He might go, but he yellow too. That nigga yellow.
But see, you know they. But a lot of other races of men, especially in Hispanic culture and the Latin culture, those men are abusive.
You know what?
They treat they women like shit.
Allegedly, but one thing I will say, I dated one, and baby, I was younger. My mama had to tell him, baby, I don't know who your mama is and who your people are, but you better step off my porch. Stop crazy my daughter.
But they keep because the women in their family.
Yeah, I can.
The
see
women,
that.
the women in their families treat them like they're kings. Like, like they come up becoming like. A while ago,
aggressive, very aggressive.
A while ago, I dated a Hispanic woman. She had older sons, and they would try to check me. They was like of age. They would try to check me and have a conversation with me. And I'm like, nigga, I'm fucking your mama. You can't have no conversation with me. Talk to your mom about it. Like, I ain't your daddy. You You feel what I'm saying?
See all that aggression? That's why
Like,
we
but
get
no,
money
it
from
would
the
be,
hills.
it would be. I would like, I would tell her like, it's certain shit I like when I come over. They grown men, get them the fuck out of the house. Why are you working like a slave to take care of these grown ass men? You can't even buy me no cologne or cook me no food.
What you
You can't cater to me. You can't cater to like I'm catered to in my house.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, you need to go back to your house.
no, I'm just
That's
saying
what
I'm
you
catered
should
to in my
tell.
house. I'm used to being the man of the house, even when I was a little bitty boy.
Oh,
So it came with those set of morals and principles and values. Like I work my ass off to take care of home, right? All adults need their own. And in their culture, I've seen it several times. Before me and my old lady, during me and my old lady, that's over with now. But I've seen it. They treat their men like kings, especially their sons coming up. They teach them how to treat their women.
but not
Like,
only that, but something you touched on a little bit too is you said that they're still in the household. But you
yeah,
got to think about it. Hispanic culture; they take care of their own, baby.
yep, all
And
the
that's why
time.
they
Yep.
are on
And
the
I was
level that
always
they are
considered.
on
I was always
because of that.
I was always considered an outsider, and
Well, that's just
I
you
used to
want to be.
see it
No
and
matter
wonder
what.
like
Yeah.
why we don't have that type of culture, why we don't care for each other, because
Because we've been trained.
we've been trained not to fuck with each other.
Not yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. We've been trained
Sadly.
yeah, and it is sad.
I think that
You
comes
know,
out of the struggle and in poverty of most black people. Like we come out of poverty, so we love out of poverty and struggle. That's why I say some of our sisters, the reason they do look for look to be in an interracial relationship because they never really seen a good black man. They
Okay.
ain't.
Well, for successful black women, you have to think about it. A lot of times, their pool of men is not as full as we have in other races.
He work at Wendy's. He work at HEB. He work at
Baby, let me tell you
Walmart.
something.
He
If
drive
she
for
making, hold
UPS.
on. If she
He work at
making,
Amazon.
if she's making anywhere over $400,000 and up,
Yeah,
she ain't going
she's not going to McDonald's to find
but she
the
eat
love of
there.
her life.
She
Okay,
eat there, right?
she don't eat at no McDonald's.
Yes, she do. She
No,
might.
she don't.
She might. Oh, hell, Whole Foods. It's a nigga that stock at Whole Foods. What she eat at? The healthy
Okay.
shit, right? But you don't see most black women reach down in the ghetto to get a nigga to pull him up,
Do
right?
you
If
see
they
other
do,
races reach down in
yes,
them too?
Yes.
they love to slum with us.
Yes.
They
They do.
love to slum with
They
us.
got a old maniac said.
They do.
Maniac. I saw something.
That's back
Go
up.
go. Yeah, maniac said. I loved women of many colors, all the same way because it's about the connection you have, and I agree.
In some cases,
But you're not a racist white man.
What?
We've established that. You like black people. You like other races of people. You're not a pompous, arrogant.
but you can't group all white people into
But
that category.
most, I don't, because I got some good white friends, Mexican friends, Asian friends, Indian friends. I got, well, I ain't gonna say friends, associates that I know that aren't racist, that actually care about who I am. However, they're going to stick to their race like we don't stick to ours. Because if you look at most Asian people, most Indian people, even upper echelon other races of people, they all look the same. You can tell what race they is. You take your kid to school, y'all black. Most kids now, light skinned, brown eyes, curly hair, you don't know what the fuck they is.
Right.
Because they races have been watered down so much with interracial love, especially coming from black people, because we are the easiest tree to pick from. Because you ain't gonna catch most sisters with each other. If you catch 5 or 6 girls together, either they fighting, because they all fucking the same dude, right? And most
I just
dudes,
love your man. I
like
don't know where you
most
get
black
these
men,
numbers from.
these youngsters, they ain't even having sex no more. They standing in a line with a hoodie on, texting each other. You see it in the public everywhere you go.
Well, I mean, in that retrospect, you might not want them to be doing all that because we got to get control on all this other stuff that's going
The
on.
other races of people, you can tell where they are, right? You can that what I was getting at. Most other
But
races
how
of
can
people,
you? I mean, you can think you know,
because they
because there's
believe in
been
their
many
race.
times that I've been somewhere and I thought somebody was some a different race and they were totally different.
But most of the time, you can see the Afrocentric phenotype in people, which means they got a little black in them.
Wait,
But for the most part,
if you looked at my
Indians,
niece right now, you could not tell she has any black in her. The only way you could tell is probably her hair on a. She just jumped out of the shower. Other than that, you would think she was fully Hispanic.
Right. Well, the interracial relationships and marriages, the rate of that is at an all time high.
they very, very high. Because
So
it ain't that
around
many niggas walking around.
2010, yeah, it was ever
Most of
since
us ain't walking
then.
around.
Yeah,
Either we dead or in jail. They got so many
And
baby
you want to
mamas.
work. So I guess you want to start being on what's that 90-day? What is it?
Fiance.
Yeah, I'm saying fresh out of lockout,
Fresh
lock
up.
up, lock up. What is it? Lock up, lockout.
But that's a multi-billion-dollar industry too. That what you call it, the pimp ass shit.
Mm.
They making money because they got streaming services in there.
Kid folks said the world is not the same as when we grew up, and this is true.
Damn sure.
And left the house. We got to stop trying to put family out and help or embrace them.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, we do. We got to work together. We have to start doing that as other races do. They'll help themselves out.
Because when they say,
they're gonna help one another.
when you say, well, most of the time they say when you're 18, you're grown, you're gone, right?
Oh yeah.
But our kids are not buying homes or going to college and finishing college at the clip that they used to. Like most kids are staying home now, but other races of people, other races, they kids stay at home. They 40 some years old.
Right.
Or when they move out, they move into their own home.
Except the white race. The white folks and kids ain't staying at home that long.
They're dwindling
But
because their numbers are not as high. They're not. They're
They're situated. They're
not having
able to
babies
step out there.
at the clip.
Right.
That's
Other races of
That's
people.
why they want to start having babies.
Yeah, that's why that shit started with
But
Trump banning abortions.
Mm.
It wasn't for black people. It wasn't. Yeah, what they say, every 3 to 5 minutes, 10 black kids are born without a father. That's a
They got a
statistic.
Mm.
I'm just saying, but our present father.
Mm.
I think if we stay our black asses in the house as men, show your daughter, raise your daughter, no matter what the relationship with the mama is, show your daughter kind, love, and respect in a non-sexual way. Teach her how to love herself, right? She'll grow to love a black man and she'll grow to love the black race. Vice versa. If a young man didn't get his heart broken by his mother, his first love, which you're supposed to have, your first love is your mother and your father, as young men and young women. If they see that healthy relationship, they'll grow to love themselves and love the black race if we give each other more patience and understanding.
And who's to say that? Because we did a whole show about not having a father present. As you've commended me many of times, I was raised by a single black mother. So you can't say that we don't know how to love or we haven't been taught how to love. So it's all about their environment and who they are being raised by. So let's clear that up.
Because it's the man down the street with the pedophile, right? It's the black
single
man.
fathers who are
True.
doing an excellent job. There are wonderful single mothers who are doing an excellent job.
Okay.
But moving
I agree.
forward, there may be times, or this is our time as the black community to change the environment.
I think we
Figure
are
out
in
how
a
to
certain state.
co-parent better, to how to love that other parent in the child's life in order to help have a fully successful and functioning child to be an adult. So let's not single
Well, I
parents
think
because I
we need to find out who
again,
we having babies from too, because
that's
a
right.
lot of times you don't supposed to be fucking with them people because they retarded down the line or you mentally challenged, right? You remember back in the day, you brought a girl home, you be like, who your folks here? Who your kid folks here?
That's right.
Because you didn't want that bloodline to be too close. You'd be like, oh, that's the woo-de-woos over there across the
It
track.
wasn't even about
They
the
slow.
bloodline. They smoke.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You don't want, like we need to see who we having kids from, because a lot of times, man, our genes ain't even clicking.
Right, and if he already got 4 baby, don't do it. Don't do it.
You know what they think? He got 4 baby mamas, right? Oh, boy, he can sling that dick. Not knowing he can sling that dick tonight, but at 18 to 20 years of drama in your life.
So your message should be wrap it up then.
Well, I mean,
Hold on. God damn it, hold on. Check this out.
Do you guys ever run into any issues as an interracial couple?
There's a lot she never has to see, and I've pointed it out a few times. Whenever we're anywhere where there's a bunch of white dudes who are drinking, and they see her, she doesn't see their reaction to seeing me. But I do, because I come in this beautiful Afro amazing skin suit. I've had to and been blessed to create a certain level of awareness, situational awareness, as the minority in this country. And so there have been many times, and even in the YouTube comments, I remember back in the day,
Yes.
we'd get like, she'd get comments on hers like, oh, you're a bottom feeder, and things like that. It's like,
And
okay,
he'd
bro.
get comments on his, oh yeah, you're a sellout because you're with a white woman. And so we've heard it for sure.
oh, shit.
What you gotta say now?
What's wrong?
Mm.
That nigga was lame as a motherfucker going through school.
Okay.
Right.
He was lame. Look at the way he talked. He was considered sassy back in the day by most black women. And that white woman loved him for who he is.
Okay.
Until she get around them drinking white men.
Well, she got around.
He said he protected her. She didn't see those.
Man, they'll whoop his ass and string his ass up from a tree. You get wrong.
Don't get.
He don't look like he way but $110.
And that's possible. That's possible. But what he experiences,
because he know it
when he's going out, right?
She's oblivious.
Right.
She's in la la land.
And this
He's
is what
in protection mode.
This is what a lot of folks that are involved in these type of relationships experience on both sides.
Right.
Okay, so on both sides of it, because you ain't got a lot of white men that want to see Jamal come to the house either.
But
Hell
guess
no, they
what?
don't.
They black women married to white men, their relationships last way longer. Their divorce rate is way lower.
Right, because they the prize. So it was told a long time ago. It was taught a long time ago that the white female was the prize. That way, and they called it the white prize.
Yeah, because we would get hung, lynched, and get our genitals cut off.
But that was
fucking with white women back in the day.
That's so untrue, because that ain't the prize. That ain't the prize.
Yeah,
Because everything that comes along with that ain't the prize.
The suffrage.
So sis said something a minute ago. She said that black women. So here's the fact. Black men date interracially twice as much
They do.
as black women.
Because they sick of black women. They
And
are.
Why are you sick of black women?
Because most
we're
black
beautiful, we're intelligent.
but most
we're
black men,
smart.
I'm being honest, as a black man, most black men that we come from trauma backgrounds and we don't know how to communicate and we don't love ourselves.
Well, then y'all need to get it together. That's what
And most of the time they go over to other races of women because they get to play on them different. Because they know a sister gonna catch that slick shit he be doing.
But don't
I
get
can agree with some of that, and I can't agree with some of
to
that.
a
To a certain extent, because they will go there.
But a black woman ain't gonna let your ass goddamn
Get away with
she ain't gonna
it.
let you run all over.
They can go at
She an investigator?
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, they
It's
it's a little harder to pull the wool over a black woman's eyes.
You can tell a white woman, I'm going to 24-hour run and shoot. Ain't got no damn 24-hour run and shoot. You hooping all night. She, okay, baby, I'll make you smoothie in the morning because she don't care. She don't care. Most interracial women, most interracial women don't care about who you have sex with. They don't. Care about you slinging dick no
You said what?
Most interracial relationship, most other races of women don't care who you slinging dick with. As long as you ain't fucking their sister, their mama, nobody they know, they don't care.
I disagree.
They
And
don't.
I think that
They don't.
it doesn't matter what race you in, anybody that you're in a relationship with,
Sisters
they don't
on
want,
the
they ain't trying to,
Yeah.
unless they're
Shit.
part of that lifestyle.
Yes.
They ain't trying to share that.
Okay.
They ain't
And
trying to
like,
share.
Okay.
I don't care what race you are. No woman wants to be disrespected by no cheap man.
No, a lot of
Or cheating woman.
a lot of other races of women don't care about. They don't police dick like black women do. They don't.
Well,
they worry about other shit.
That's not true.
They worry about other shit. They making sure that finances.
I think
right.
this. I don't
They
think
make
it's
sure
not
that
about.
money right.
It's about trust. I think the trust levels are different.
And they don't care. Most
I
other
think
races of women
they're
don't
more
care.
apt to trust you, trust that man. So they're not going to be when you walk in the door. Come here, but where you been? Come here, let me smell you.
Yep.
And all of those. They're not really doing all that.
Okay,
Yeah.
because those women
They don't care.
probably have gone through some type of experience where they have been cheated on, and yes, their radar is a lot different from other cultures or other races because that's something that they are not looking for, right? In our culture, that's something that's, oh my gosh, side chick music. You got the side chick this, you got the this wife and that wife and all that. So in our culture,
it's been created,
right? And so
not
that's
to
what
trust
we
one
look
another
for.
because.
But do you understand
most black
that?
women ain't seen a good black man.
Hold on now. Shit. No, because so you're insinuating that these white men ain't cheating.
I didn't say that.
They do it
Because I
twice
just
as much.
wait a minute, hold on. I never said that. You said
Or these Hispanic men ain't cheating.
It's known that they
got a
cheat.
black woman, she already knows side chick XYZ. She looking, she checking whoever she with.
Yeah,
It don't matter what race he is.
Right.
That's gonna
So,
be
so it really don't have. It's not a black. Oh, this black man, woman, and been through stuff with this black man, and she done been here and there with him. No, because that white woman done went through something with that white man as well.
She sure has, and they done been through a lot of therapy. They done paid for, and if she want to stay, she
And they
stay
keeping
here.
up with appearances.
If not, then you sleep down there.
Yep.
I'ma sleep down here.
But she ain't finna let that money go. She ain't finna let that motherfucking money go. She ain't finna let that house go. She ain't finna let that car go. She ain't finna let that 401k, that pension, or that trust. Black woman to blow that bitch up the first night she check her phone number the wrong number. They don't play the long game.
They'll play the long game.
Hell no, they don't play the long game. They'll tell some shit up first. Man, you can have, let's say you went to Pizza Hut, got a pizza, but you know you give them your number so that little thing will blow. You get home and she don't know what number it is.
Pizza
She
ain't calling you at 2 a.m.
But
so let's be real.
No, that's an extreme. That's an extreme situation. What I'm saying is she'll go in that phone while he in the shower and see Pizza Hut number in there. What bitch Pizza Hut number and push your motherfucking window, turn the hot water off, cut the cable wires and shit. Man, but white woman gonna ask, hey John, hey Daquan.
No,
She asked you first. I see Pizza Hut's number here. We did have Pizza Hut for dinner.
It's not true. No, white women are not that oblivious.
Black woman gonna go into full accusation.
They're not that oblivious. They're not as disrespectful to try a black man like a black woman will. Black woman punch you in your motherfucking face. White woman will walk away and cry.
No, you gonna say you don't know.
I've never
the
seen
ladies that I know, because baby, they don't matter what skin color, they ready to set it off.
I've never seen me personally. I've never seen a white woman walk up and hit a black man in the face that didn't get their ass whooped or was scared to hit another black man in the face. They pausing your ass over 2 years. They make sure they insure money right. She gonna hit me in the face. But no, they gonna pause your ass.
Don't hit me in the face.
Yeah,
they going as slow so she gonna find the doctor. So you don't watch too much of Snap.
With the white woman,
that's what they do on Snap. They
take the long game, right? White woman punch you in the face. Disrespect you in front of to cut your clothes up. White woman, she gonna take all the disrespect.
We done got a little smarter because first 48 and Snap, we done learned how to do it a lot slower.
But then they get in the interrogation room and tell on their motherfucking self. Yeah, I'm the bitch ass nigga.
Wanna be. Take that. The successful black men owe anything to their community.
Yes.
In their partner choices.
Yes.
So they do.
Yes.
Why is that?
Because if we keep dating interracially, having babies outside of our race, we're not going to have a black race. Because between the murder, penitentiary, and disease, they wiping the black man out before you know it. They wiping us out in large numbers. Hell, they even making us out now. Because everybody know black men we're a hot commodity. They love us. I love to go different places and see I
agree.
I see other races of women, they watch you like, ooh, shit, boy, that. Ooh. I'm like, man, I'm married. And it'd be so coy to say, oh, appreciate you, sweetheart. I'm on to black women. I'm on, right? Other races of women, they be like, oh, he is so handsome. I'm like, yeah, thank you. Who that old nigga think he is dressing like this and shit? He ain't shit. Starch in his pants and shit. Other races of women love that shit. Oh, you're so articulate. Hey. It might be insincere, but shit, sometimes we gotta be lied to too.
Well, it could be where you walk around, they might think you a little dog.
So dating outside of your race seems to.
I want her to elaborate.
It seems to have a major impact on community loyalty. Right. And I'm gonna give this example.
It does.
Okay.
Kamala Harris.
Oh shit, she's not black.
Yeah, she's black. Don't want that shit.
Yeah. If you have 1 ounce of it in you, you black.
Kamala Harris. I remember when she was running for the presidential office. I remember hearing all these different comments, and a lot of it was, "Oh, she ain't black. She ain't black. She don't give a damn about that. She don't give a fuck about no black race. She don't give a that. She married to a white man,
a Jewish.
She married to
millionaire white man.
She married
this
too. So, why is it that a woman or a male can't be married to a different race and still give a damn, sis?
Steven Spielberg, the only one I know that has done anything for the black community, married to a black woman. Because most interracial relationships, they forget about black race.
You think so?
Man,
I don't think so.
Man,
let me tell you something.
Kamala Harris locked up more black people than COVID.
See, that's that bullshit. We're not gonna start that. And that's
we're gonna have a whole fight.
Yeah, we should have a fight on that. She did. No, she didn't. No, that woman did her job. She did, you know what? And she was not targeting black men.
Okay, well, she did. Now I'm tell you why she targeted black men.
No, why you
allegedly dressed whatever black men to get to the top. Yes. She fucked black men to get to the top, but when she got to the top, she got a white man. Nah. But leave me alone with that. Allegedly.
That's not what
she
it
did
was.
not. And
don't
degrade that woman on this show.
I ain't degrading her.
On the
floor. I'm just telling the truth.
Sis, why is that?
I'm just telling the truth.
So I can't add want to be the damn question because he gets ignorant.
He bad for the rest of the night.
Okay.
So
because our culture, they need to grow up. Let's be honest.
That's true.
It is time for some real life growth. Just because I chose to marry outside of my race does not mean that I cannot still help my community and help my people.
But what has she done for the black community?
Well, first of all, she told you idiots don't vote for that man, that little orange man that's up in there.
No,
but y'all did it anyway. And look where we are now.
But specifically, at least he acknowledged the fact that there are black people in the world, right? So he at least
Who?
Donald Trump, racist or not, whatever you call him. I'm just saying whatever you call. No,
okay. Hold on, wait, hold on.
Whatever you call him.
We ain't even going on a rabbit hole.
I'm just asking.
Okay.
This is not
the question. That was Kamala was an example, and it struck a nerve on your ass because you're retarded. But check it out. We're gonna leave that alone for now because we're gonna say that for off the muscle.
No, you're right.
We're gonna say that for off the
muscle. Kurt. Allegedly. Music man. We need you to tackle this. You and Maddox. Man, you're a maniac.
Yeah.
Music man and maniac. We need you to tackle this subject of this woman who didn't do anything for the black community.
Please.
She didn't do anything for the black community, or did she?
Hey.
Yes, she did.
Music man. I know you're listening. Put that on the roster. Check it out. A black man or black woman. Let me tell you something. You made a statement. You said when they're in interracial relationships, they forget about the
They
community and
do.
that type of thing. I have an aunt. Ride or die. Aunt. My uncle was damn near militant. Okay, I'm talking about the marches and organized all these marches down, or the MLK marches and organized gatherings and meetings. Celebrated heavily the black community. He he taught us. He made sure we were in touch woman. He did it with a white woman by his side, and to this day, she's still rocking the exact same way. Inequality. She fought right with him, right by his side. He didn't forget, and she didn't either. She understood the assignment.
Yeah, I was gonna say she
So there are a lot of white women who get with white men, who understand what it is.
the struggle.
Yeah, they adopt that struggle. They have no choice. They have no choice but to adopt the struggle. Somebody trying to jump
But
in.
we're
Somebody's
speaking of
calling in.
anomalies.
Somebody is.
Name me one, but besides them
Hold,
that you know personally.
hold on. Who is this?
I don't know. Somebody jumping in. They want to talk to us.
Oh shit.
Yo,
I'm
yo.
I'm driving. I'm driving, y'all.
Oh, that's my sis.
So
I
you
know
can't
that
you
voice.
can't see
Can't
me.
even see you, kid. It's
But
it's pitch black.
I
That's
had
what
to
you
chime
Glenda.
in because you finna break it down because I don't know where I want to be getting his resources from. But listen, break it on down. I'm listening.
Oh yeah. But yeah, that's what we were going through, going over. I was just basically explaining that yeah, there are a lot of white women or women of other races that get with black men who adopt the assignment because it's mandatory. If you're gonna be with this individual, you're gonna face just as much scrutiny as they do.
Yeah.
So what my aunt did, she was a part. She fought for the change. She was right there in the trenches, and there's a lot of women who jump in the trenches with that man. So I can't rock with you on that. They forget the
That
culture.
part.
Yeah.
Um,
I
That
can't.
part.
I'm not
Because
asking.
and there
But
are a
I'm not
lot of
asking
there
to.
are a lot of men too.
I'm not.
Don't
I'm
don't
not.
forget the men though. I don't personally
But
know
I'm
any,
not
but
asking y'all to.
I've seen them. So you
mhm,
can't say that they aren't in the trenches with the fight that we're still fighting today.
right, right. It happens.
What?
Don't do the blowing. Say what you gotta say.
I'm listening. Go
I'm
ahead.
yeah. Put him on mute.
We can't put him on mute. We gotta hear his point of view too.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no.
Go ahead,
Anybody got
Moji.
a remote control for wannabe? Put him on mute. Jesus.
I think. I think what.
Go ahead.
I think what we got off the rails, especially myself, when I heard that struck a nerve because every interracial couple I've seen successful, like I said, besides Steven Spielberg,
Okay.
has done something effectively to help and change the black community. Most interracial couples I've seen, especially black men, are on upper echelon levels that can change, make affect, and make change.
hmm
I haven't seen anything from them.
So you feel like that about Danny Glover?
What did he do besides star in The Color Purple? Like that
What?
has effectively helped black people. I'm just being
Oh
honest.
So
You need to
Yeah,
do
well,
your
you really
research.
can't
but
speak.
you can
No,
have a
no,
you can have a march.
you can't
You can do
speak.
a speech.
Yeah, but
But
you
at
don't
the
know
end of the day,
you don't know what his
but
contributions were.
Yeah.
yeah, you can give money back to a HBCU, right?
Not only
You can
giving
do
money.
federal programs that you get tax breaks and all, like effectively help black people.
I'd like to think that
so
most black men or women, most who are involved in interracial relationships, um, have not forgotten where they come from.
And I
And I,
totally agree with you on
you
that.
know what
I
I
agree.
think what I'm saying is I'm not I'm how can I say it? Don't nobody owe nobody shit, right?
Okay.
Like don't nobody owe nobody shit. But I think it's the going out of the way to be like to be the show pony or show what you're doing. or be recognized for what you're doing because how did Dr. Martin Luther King say? He said, when you give, would you give if no one saw you give? Would you do if no one knew? Right? Would you be the person you are and represent who you are if nobody gave you recognition for it? That's what I'm saying.
That's an example of integrity, though.
Right.
Yes. And most of them I have never seen. Like, yeah, we got the anomalies here and there, but people that affect change, if they're in a relationship, interracial relationship, you don't really see shit from them. Not saying I'm looking for it, but
And
like
that's the problem. You're not
I
looking
think
for it.
that you're just assuming that.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
Yes,
you're assuming it just
absolutely.
because of because you ain't digging, you ain't going into it. Kurt, you said Kamala Harris ain't done nothing for black people. You don't know what that
goddamn
one.
thing.
You ain't seen nothing. You don't know
She
what
got
that black
all
woman
on
done
ski
done
weed,
done.
saw and doing all that whoop de whoop shit, right? She
You don't
did
know
We
what
don't
all
know
it for
her
her.
the
you don't
for
know
the
what her
the
contributions are.
the delta
And continue to be.
And
whatever
that's
fraternity it
a
was.
black sorority.
Yeah.
Yeah, a black fraternity.
Is that
It's
what?
a
It's a black
it's a
fraternity
black
where she
sorority.
went to school at. Most of those
So that
kids,
means
if you,
those women are supporting her. Don't you call them out their name
I
now.
ain't going I ain't
Don't do
going
it tonight.
I ain't.
Yeah, not
This is
tonight. You got two against one now.
no. This I'm a be okay. Let's do it.
Go for it.
Okay. The reason I say this is because the reason I say it is because like you say where I get my research from is from everyday living, reading, and seeing. And like you said, we ain't gonna go down that rabbit hole.
Okay.
Because it's information I don't think y'all really even understand or know. Like the reason I stand that position on her, right? Everybody know Hampton. That school she went to.
Okay.
Ain't no black school no more, man.
It's not a black school
Hell
Anymore,
no.
anymore.
anymore.
It's not
But
a
was
black
it when
school
she attended?
anymore.
When she was there, it wasn't in.
Oh my
Brother,
gosh.
Like,
Kim folks said, the black people that make a name for themselves don't owe black people anything.
They don't.
Oh,
Hmm.
And I think we keep looking for people to do something for us instead of us doing it for ourselves. It starts with you. It starts with you visiting your black owned barbershop, your black owned eatery, right? Instead of eating there one time, giving them a bad review, never going back, get in the comments and tip them. Like give them game on how to be supportive, right? On how to do better. I think if we learn to love each other for who we are and where we at, I think the black race of people will be a whole lot better if we give each other grace and mercy. And I think we'll find less interracial love because you'll have more eligible and suitable bachelors and bachelorettes for each other. Because the dating pool is getting harder and harder. I see it with my children. I got black kids. And one thing, no matter who they date or no matter what they do, I always remind them of who they are before they leave home. You black first,
Okay.
right?
right, but
You're
you
black
can't.
first, but why can't love just be love? Why can't
yes,
so
exactly.
if
It
it's
Exactly.
can.
say we mix it up,
It can.
what is the damage? And we ain't the only one that's mixing it up. Whoever we mixing it up with is
Mixing it up.
mixing it
That's
up.
Mixing it
that's
up too.
that's true. But most black people who have wealth and obtain some wealth, when they marry outside of their race and have children outside of their race, that wealth goes to that community. It don't come back to the black community. It don't be a generational wealth for black people. It don't.
And that's why
That you
black
know
women.
of. That you know of.
And that's why a lot of black women will say that they would rather build with black men is because
Yes.
they want to keep the wealth within our community. Not saying that it's not being brought back to our community either, but that was some of their reasoning as to why they don't, date or marry outside of the our race.
Mm, okay. So sis, is there too much emphasis on um black men who is it too much spotlight on it? We hear it all the time. Okay, that we hear it on both sides. You get like I said, you get scrutiny on both ends. Black women, black men. Are you tired of hearing it? Is it too much? Why is he with that white woman? What
It's still
coming
out
from
there.
where you were? Remember, you used to kind of.
But actually, it's going out and doing some research and looking around. It's still relevant. There are a lot of angry black women out there, even now in 2026. That are still angry about the interracial relationships and the interracial marriages. I heard one woman give a whole heartbreaking speech of being hurt, and wondering why she couldn't find a successful black man in the pool of men that she was currently dating. So it is still heartbreaking for a lot of women now. I mean, and I get it, the success level, going to college and seeing, these different races and not seeing so many of us. So I think a lot of us, that's why they say support the HBCUs because, go to school where black people are so you can see black people so they can mingle and you can find black love. Is that if that's what you are truly looking for is higher education, a successful marriage and rate, then yeah.
Because you see black
Go where
excellence,
we
right?
are. Go where
Yeah.
those
You
successful
see
people
black
are.
excellence.
And I
And
think
you get
that's
to
my
learn how to
only.
be celebrated as black people, like black culture. You get that black culture from a all black HBCU, not an interracial HBCU. And to be honest, most black
No, it's
people
wrong.
ain't going to school
When
like that.
you know, it can be an interracial HBCU because they still going to teach the curriculum,
Yeah,
and
but
they're going to teach the
but
history.
most
And it's
All
gonna
of
be
them,
but
they're going to teach it.
majority of us.
but the most uh PWI, like in most upper echelon colleges and universities, they teach a watered down version of African American culture.
Okay.
Like the percentage of black kids, either they're on the football team, basketball, they're in sports. They're not in academia. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Versus going to a HBCU, everybody black. Everything black. Most HBCUs are in cities that are black cities, black communities. They get to see black culture. Like the University of Texas. Like they got the lowest minority rate for African Americans. For as getting scholarships to go. Hell, most of the kids they play ball right here in the cities, right? I'm talking about good kids can play ball. They got to go out of state because UT ain't recruiting them because there's a certain demographic they want on their campus. I'm serious.
I don't agree.
I mean,
I don't agree with that.
University of
No,
Georgia.
I think they put them
University
in.
of Florida.
Yeah, the team is full of brothers.
See?
The team is full of brothers.
Versus
It's mixed.
yes,
It's full of brothers.
The teams
But what he's saying is on the academic side, where you will find probably most African American women would be on the academic side versus sports. So what he's saying
My
is that
daughter graduated from the University of Texas.
yeah,
Okay, so
your daughter, one person.
there are several.
She met other black folks.
Yes.
At the University of Texas,
Which is
they're there. They're not the dominant,
but they are considered a minority, like upper echelon things.
They're the minority. They're the minority in Georgia too.
Yeah,
they're the minority. Yeah, and most of those.
That was say most power, most shit. You're right. I can't even get. You fucked me up then, Kat. You did. You throw me all the way out. Love without limits, right?
Most. It's one thing I want to say before I go, because I'm gonna close it out. But I have no problem with. Hold on. Let me read this.
Who that, Chris?
Chef Lawanda. That's my auntie. She said, "Why can't interracial marriage partners be a progress of life and how it could be?" Because they produce. Y'all know the screens are gonna be considered black.
That's right.
And this is true.
1%.
Which
that was just that little bit.
Which
just a little bit.
Which give them a lot of those kids, those interracial kids.
I hear you, Annie.
Complexes. We're so, and the reason I really don't agree with it a lot is because I think, and I'm gonna stay on that black love, the B1 first. I think if black people love thyself enough, it don't matter who you with and what you do, they gonna know, right? We are so forgiving, and we'll let any fucking body come in. We can't go to their race and do all the shit we do, right? A lot of time, most black people conform to be in a interracial relationship, right? Most times,
Depending on the class.
Yeah.
we invite anybody.
I've seen some white women that done conformed.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Yeah,
they gonna
that's true.
conform because they with a treat, right?
All right.
But we're inviting to them. We're all inclusive.
Well, we can't wait a minute. Now
We're all
you
inclusive.
can't make a family be inviting if that's just not who they are.
Well,
Because first of all,
but we don't harbor those same feelings for other people, though.
we cannot justify other
You're right.
races,
You're
right?
right.
All we can do is justify that person that loves us. And if that person clearly said, my people are racist, but I love you.
However, at the end of the day, you
Right.
still have to
And
work.
so
You have to walk in uncertainty or danger because that person's family is racist.
If your family is racist and you say, I love you and I'm just gonna shut that out, there are many men and that was it was a man that was halfway dead. Talking about he been with that woman 30-some years and he does not speak to his family because of the love of his wife. And his wife said, you know what? My husband is telling you the truth.
I just don't see the reciprocation on the other ends, right? I don't see it on the other ends from other races of
Nobody
people.
asked them to bend over backwards.
But we do.
But that's our choice because that's who we are.
And I think if we
and we are inviting.
We are inviting to other races of people, not us. That's what I'm getting at. If we loved each other and was submissive with each other,
You talking about with families or
period. If we did the same thing we did in an interracial relationship, we wouldn't even be having this
I
conversation.
think part of what you said is true, but we'll address it later. The only issue that I have,
this shit was on fire.
The only issue that I have, I'm all for interracial relationships.
Love who you love, right?
Been in interracial relationships. I have no problem with it.
I'm married to a white woman right now. I'm just nah. Shout out to my baby. Shout out to my baby. Yeah, shout out to my baby.
The only problem I have is when people say, this is what I want.
I prefer.
I don't want to be with.
But what's wrong with them saying that though?
No. I no. You love you. This is who you fell in love with.
Hypocritical nigga, man.
No,
you just so hypocritical.
Sit there and tell somebody they can't have a preference. Now, I'm
Hold on. You're missing it. If you sit up, okay, put it like this.
Okay, then break it down.
Baby boy come to you.
Oh,
he already have, but go ahead.
Would he like white guy?
Baby boy come to you
because he been around him, right?
Okay, and
I told him just
he has this conversation. Wait. This is this conversation with you.
Oh shit,
Mama, I don't want no black woman. I don't like black women.
Well, what they did to you?
I want me a white woman.
Oh
no, she was
because okay, this is his preference now.
Yeah,
but in the middle of the reason behind his preference is black woman talk too loud, they roll their neck, they got a smart mouth, and I don't want no black woman for that. Just that and the other, right?
Yep.
You are going to immediately be offended.
Mm-hmm.
No, I wouldn't, because you know why? Because I'm gonna ask him, where did you get that information?
Yeah.
Because your sister is soft spoken, quiet, and to herself. Your mother, now you probably just described your mama.
Yeah, exactly.
But guess what? Your mother loves you. So where did you get that? Wait a minute.
Hold on
Where
now.
did you get the idea that all women are the same? And we've already had this conversation.
This is exactly. But it don't matter. This is his preference.
And then I said
he don't want to deal with no. He tell you he don't want to deal with no aggressive, loud talking black woman, right?
First of all, he 11. You gonna do?
I ain't talking about right now. I'm talking about when he I'm talking about when he ready to do it.
I have to be open as a mother.
His preference is a white woman because of that reason.
You know what?
You're going to say,
if that's what he chooses, hold on. Now his grandma probably would say something totally different. If that is your choice, because of what if that's your choice and that's what you're describing and that's who you think your mother is, which my son does not, I'm okay with that because he's young. His mind is going to change. He's going to be in different environments.
You
He's
think
going
so?
to be a different. Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Because you know what? My brother said the same thing.
my son
My niece is
actually
Hispanic.
experienced that. My son actually
But
experienced that.
guess
His
what?
first love,
Black is who he loves.
his first love
Now
was a black girl, right?
changes.
His
All
first
right.
love was a black girl. She broke his heart, right?
Mm-hmm.
He ain't been with another black girl since. That ass.
I have a son that way.
Yeah.
First black girl,
So
his first true love, besides his mama, because he is a mama's boy. Deuce, get out the titty. She broke his heart. I'm talking about broken. Boy, he ain't been with a black woman since.
yeah.
Well,
And he says little stupid shit. I'm like, but he know he a black man. He does know he a black man. And
Okay.
she tried. She tried to understand the culture. But a lot of time they get in interracial relationship, they like that one black person. They don't like black people. They just like that one black person.
Oh.
I'm still that token.
specific.
Yeah,
Okay.
Let's go, brother. Let's
All
go.
right.
When I start,
Let's go. Nah, we
Let me
not
shut
finna
this
do that.
thing down. Listen,
We finna go.
we enjoyed y'all this week. We appreciate y'all.
we didn't
coming
enjoy
in.
you, Glenda.
Yes, we did.
I love you, sis. Hey, we she loyal. And she
I know she
she
be
be
on my
on want
ass too.
she be on want to be
She be on my
asked.
ass. I
my,
love you, sis.
my sister Bill.
She called it every
She
time
say
she
mute
called.
his ass.
Every time she called
Hey.
in,
We
first thing
try
she
every
say,
week, Glenda, to mute him, but he has a
Hey.
lot of fans out there.
Yeah, he does.
He got a lot of fans.
But listen, y'all catch us next week. We'll be back on regular schedule next week. We
yes,
will be off the muscle Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. The Point of View Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We love you guys. Thank y'all for kicking it with us.
Be kind.
because if you're up with me, you're stuck with me. Just hold on, baby. It's about to go down.
That's what he said.
Say that you're gonna be